Good afternoon and welcome to yet another edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Theruni Karunaratne. Let's start off with our top stories for this afternoon.
Newsfirst headline.
Making headlines in local news, suspect who opened fire at a woman and stole her belongings arrested in Kattankude. Traffic jams expected at Kohuela intersection on Colombo Horana Road due to flyover construction. Accomplice of ISIS linked suspect arrested in Colombo. In news overseas, G7 nations commit to promoting India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor. And in sports, Nepal falls short by just one run as South Africa end group stage with 4-0 sweep. On to those stories in detail now. A suspect who shot a woman and robbed her money and jewellery has been arrested in Ahmed Lane, Kattankude. Police say an unknown individual who came into the woman's house had shot her, stole her gold belongings and 2 million rupees and fled the scene. The 32-year-old woman who was injured in the incident has been admitted to the Batiklo hospital. The 43-year-old suspect is to be produced before court. Meanwhile, police say that there may be a traffic congestion at the Kohuela intersection on the Colombo Horana Road from today due to construction work of the flyover. Police media spokesman DIG Nihal Taldua says that the repair activities will be carried out for 2 months from today. He advises motorists to use alternative routes. In more local news, an accomplice of Mohammed Rasdin, who was among the 4 Sri Lankans who were recently arrested in India for allegedly being linked to ISIS, has been arrested during an operation conducted by the Police Special Task Force near the Orugodavatta Bridge in Vallampitiya. 6 grams and 500 milligrams of heroin and more than 200,000 rupees were found in the suspect's possession. The 32-year-old suspect is a resident of Colombo 13. On the 20th of May, 4 Sri Lankans were arrested by the anti-terrorist unit of Gujarat state at the Ahmedabad airport, claiming to be ISIS terrorists. Up next is international news.
International news.
The group of 7 nations have committed to promoting concrete infrastructure initiatives such as the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor in the G7 Summit communique issued at the end of the 3rd day of the G7 Summit, attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The communique was issued on Friday evening after the customary family photo, where the G7 also reiterated a commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific based on the rule of law. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended the G7 summit at the invitation of the Italian Prime Minister. Let's now take a look at your sports news.
Sports news.
And in sports, it's cricket. It was a heartbreak for Nepal and their fans in Kingstown as they fell short by just 1 run against South Africa in a nail-biting encounter. Fans and players alike were in tears since the result also eliminated Nepal from the Super 8 contention at the T20 World Cup 2024. South Africa made a clean sweep of the group stage with 4 wins in 4, riding on Shamsi's 4 for 19 that dragged them back with a stunning 18th over. And that's a wrap of this edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Theruni Karunaratne. Thank you very much for watching.